Be me. Average guy, slightly overworked, main personality trait, caffeine. Chilling at a cafe on a lazy Sunday. Laptop open, headphones on, life peaceful. Suddenly feel someone grab my arm. Look up. Girl. Cute. Panicked expression. Babe, there you are! Brain has stopped working. Before I can process, she hugs me. Some dude glaring from the corner. She whispers, play along, please. My mouth says, hey honey, before my brain catches up. The dude scoffs and storms out. Girl sighs like she just saved the world. Thanks, he's my ex. Wouldn't leave me alone. Cool, glad to be your decoy. Boyfriend. What? You're my boyfriend now. Me internally. Excuse me, what the fuck? She sits across from me like nothing happened. Orders 2 coffees. Starts scrolling her phone. You don't have to. Relax, it's temporary. You look trustworthy. Trustworthy? 10 minutes later, the barista goes, "Aw, you two are adorable." She grins. I die inside. Before leaving, she leans in and says, "Thanks, babe. I'll text you later." You don't even have my number. She already took my phone, added herself, contact name, girlfriend, leaves like a tornado with eyeliner. Hours later, she texts, "You were great today. Need you again soon." Wait, what do you mean again? X has tickets to an event. He'll be there. We need to make it convincing. Me. We? Yes, my darling boyfriend. Me staring at phone like. How did I end up in a relationship without signing anything? 24, recently drafted into fake relationship without consent. Girl's name? Lily. Way too confident. Said her ex will be at some charity event. Me. You sure you need me there? Her. Absolutely. You're my emotional support boyfriend. Me. That's not a real thing. Her. It is now. She picks me up. In a red dress so dangerous. Me in plain suit, feeling like discount James Bond. She grins. You clean up nice, babe. Brain, babe detected, panic rising. Thanks, sweetheart. She raises an eyebrow. You'll need to sell it better than that. Great, I'm getting acting lessons from the woman who kidnapped me into romance. Arrive at event. Fancy place, chandeliers, people drinking overpriced water. Her ex spots us immediately. He's got that I peaked in college face. He walks over. Lily, you brought a +1? She slides her arm around me. Of course. Meet my boyfriend. Her voice sweet. Ex looks me up and down like I'm a broken vending machine. Really? This guy? Lily. He's better than anyone I've dated before. Ouch, but also kind of flattering. We move around chatting with people. She keeps leaning in, laughing at my dumb jokes, resting her hand on my arm. I know it's fake, but it doesn't feel fake. Then she pulls out her phone. Smile for Instagram, babe. Wait, what? Click caption. Love looks good on us. Posted to 10,000 followers. Me. You just ruined my dating life forever. Her. What dating life? Fair point. X glares from across the room. Mission accomplished. She clinks her glass with mine. To teamwork. To survival. She smirks, eyes glinting. Careful, you're starting to sound like you're enjoying it. Maybe I am. Send help. Later that night, she texts, "Thanks again. You're officially the best fake boyfriend ever." Me. Cool. Does that come with a salary? Her. No, but it might come with dinner next week. Me staring at phone like. What in the romantic hostage situation is this? We've texted every day since the event. She keeps calling me babe. She invites me to dinner. It's not a date, she says. Right, I say, wearing my best shirt for not a date. She shows up in a black dress. You look nice, I say. She smirks. You sound surprised. Restaurant. Fancy as anything. Waiter asks, table for 2? Lily. Yes, for my boyfriend. Me. Still doing this? Her. Until my ex stops following me online. Me. You could just block him. Her. Where's the drama in that? Point taken. We order wine. She starts teasing me about my civilian-level alcohol tolerance. You look like the kind of guy who gets tipsy off kombucha. You look like the kind of girl who drinks feelings instead of water. She laughs. People stare. She doesn't care. I kind of like that. Conversation drifts into personal stuff. She talks about starting her own business, her ex doubting her, saying she wasn't serious enough. I tell her I used to feel the same. Always the background guy. Waiter brings dessert. She feeds me a spoonful. For the aesthetic, she says. Someone at the next table literally takes a photo. This is getting out of hand, and yet I don't want it to stop. Later, walking her to her car, she says softly, "You're really good at pretending." "Yeah, you too." We stand there in silence, too long for pretending. She hesitates. "Good night, boyfriend." Kisses my cheek and leaves. Drive home, brain melting, heart doing drum solos. I think I'm in trouble. Fake relationship is evolving. Decide to stop being background character in my own fake relationship. Last few weeks with Lily. Confusing. She flirts, teases, disappears, then texts, "Miss you" at 2 a.m. She invites me to brunch. My friends are coming too, so behave. Show up early. Hair actually styled. Shirt not wrinkled for once. She does a double take when she sees me. "Wow, someone leveled up." Me smirking. "What, thought your fake boyfriend couldn't clean up?" Her. "I mean, I didn't say that." Flustered detected. Her friends arrive. 3 of them, all fashionable. They start grilling me. "So, how did you two meet? What do you like most about Lily? You planning to marry her or what?" Lily. "Guys?" Me. Her confidence. Lily blushes so hard I swear the sun dimmed a bit. They leave after brunch, giggling. Lily turns to me. "You didn't have to be that smooth." Me. "What, tell the truth?" She rolls her eyes but can't hide the smile. Mission accomplished. Later that evening, we go for a walk downtown. She's quieter than usual. Finally says, "You're different today." Confident? Cocky? Same thing, really. She laughs, shaking her head. Stop at crosswalk. She looks at me, all serious. "You know, you're making this fake thing way too convincing." Maybe it's because I'm not faking anymore. She freezes. Light turns green. We just stand there while people walk around us. Her face, unreadable mix of surprise, panic, and maybe something else. She finally says, "You shouldn't say things like that unless you mean them." Me, "Who says I don't?" She just stares, then quickly looks away. "You're trouble. You started it." Later that night, text from her. "You were annoyingly attractive today." Me, "Thanks, girlfriend." No reply for 5 minutes. Then, "Don't push your luck." Too late. Luck already pushed. Finally admit to myself that I like Lily. I text her. "Get ready, I'm picking you up." "Why? Where are we going?" Surprise? Should I be worried? Probably. Show up at her place. She's in a red dress. "Wow," I say. She grins. "You clean up pretty well too, fake boyfriend." "About that," I mutter. "We'll talk later." Drive through the city, soft music playing. She keeps glancing at me. "You're acting weirdly mysterious. Are you kidnapping me?" "Depends on how dinner goes." She laughs, tension gone. Arrive at my place, lights low, candles, actual table set. She freezes. "You cooked?" "Attempted to. Backup plans pizza." She bursts out laughing. "At least you're honest." Dinner goes surprisingly well. We talk, we joke, we argue about who has worse taste in movies. She calls me a nerd for alphabetizing my spice rack. I call her a monster for putting ketchup on steak. After dinner, we move to the couch. Music still playing, softer now. She leans back, shoes off, relaxed. "You know," she says, "you're a lot different from the guy I agreed to fake date. That guy was pretending. And this one? This one means it." She looks at me for a long moment. "You're serious, aren't you?" "Completely," she exhales. "I was hoping you'd say that." She just leans her head on my shoulder. Next morning after romantic dinner with Lily, then doorbell rings. Open door. It's her ex. Tall, smug, expensive haircut, holding flowers like a movie villain in disguise. "Hey, is Lily here?" Me. "Who's asking?" "Her boyfriend. Well, former. She didn't mention me." Internal. "Oh, it's that arc." Lily comes out of the kitchen mid-sip of coffee, stops dead. "Ethan, what are you doing here?" "Wanted to talk, maybe fix things." Me, leaning on doorframe. "Yeah, problem is, things aren't broken anymore." Ethan gives me that look rich guys give waiters who forget the sparkling water. "This doesn't concern you." "Buddy, you're at my door. It definitely does." Lily sets her mug down, voice calm but firm. "Ethan, I'm done reliving high school drama. You wanted control, not love." He scoffs. "And this guy gives you that?" He gives me peace. 10-second silence. Then Ethan mutters something about making a mistake and walks off like a rejected soap opera star. Lily exhales. Well, that was dramatic. Your ex shows up like he's auditioning for the Bachelor revenge tour. She laughs, finally relaxed. Later, we're sitting on the couch. She nudges me. Thanks for handling that. You handled it. Yeah, but you looked like you were about to bench press him through the wall. I considered it. She smiles. You really are different from everyone else I've dated. I'll take that as a compliment. It is. Things with Lily going great. Spend most nights at her place now. It's chill, romantic, domestic chaos with better snacks. Friday night. She says her parents are away for the weekend. Finally, she smirks. No one to judge my terrible cooking. Perfect. I'll bring wine. You bring fire extinguisher. We cook, talk, laugh. End up watching movies until way too late. I fall asleep on her couch. Wake up to the sound of the door unlocking. Door opens. 2 middle-aged people walk in. Her mom freezes mid-step. Her dad, holding a suitcase, blinking. Lily, half asleep, walks in from the hallway wearing my t-shirt. The silence could legally be considered a crime scene. Her mom, Lily, who's this? Lily, panicking, my coworker? Me, equally panicking. Yep, just, helping with a project. Her dad raises eyebrow. At 8 a.m., in a t-shirt? Internal. We're so dead. Lily's mom sighs, sits down. You could have at least made breakfast for your guest. Wait, what? 5 minutes later, I'm somehow sitting at the table eating pancakes. Her dad grilling me with that hurt her and I'll bury you smile. He asks about work. I talk about the company, projects, how I met Lily. Mom interrupts. He's polite. Finally a man who makes eye contact. Lily groans. Mom. They end up liking me. Mom invites me for dinner, next time properly without sneaking. Lily's red as a fire truck. You guys are unbelievable. Dad. He's all right. Keep him. Later, when they leave again for errands, Lily slumps next to me. I can't believe you met them like that. Hey, at least I was wearing pants. She laughs through her hands. They actually liked you. Guess we're official now. Got parental approval and everything. Don't push it. Then she smiles anyway. Achievement unlocked, accidentally passed the Meet the Parents test. Later that night, we're driving home. She takes my hand on the gear shift. You know, she says softly, I'm glad I made you pretend. Why's that? Because somewhere between faking it and falling for you, I stopped needing to act. Good, I like the real you better. We stop at a red light. She looks at me, eyes warm. So, boyfriend? Yeah. Don't screw it up. No promises. She laughs, squeezes my hand. Light turns green. We drive off together. No pretending, no backup plans, just us.